Hello everyone, my name is Chuck Corvin. This is my wife Crystal. We are the marriage small group leads here at Victory Hamilton Mill. Each month, different marriage coaches will be bringing you a short devotion. We're calling these short devotions for couples like yourself monthly marriage moments. We hope to encourage you each month with a thought that might strengthen your marriage. So let's get started. In Genesis, when God introduced marriage, He used a very unique term to describe the wife. That term is called ezer kenegdo. Remember, marriage as the union between man and woman originated with God. It was not created by the government, but by God Himself. However, you see there was one problem that existed in the garden. God made all of creation and then fashioned the first human, Adam, and breathed to him the breath of life. And with all of this, and in all of His creation, when He looked at it, He said, "This is good." But Adam being alone was the first time in Scripture that we see Him saying it was not good. So, out of His love for His special creation, God decided to fix the problem. So, He put Adam into a deep sleep, and from his side, He created his bride, or his wife, that we now know of as Eve, which, by the way, is an awesome foreshadowing of the second man, Jesus, who was also put into a deep sleep, and from his side came his bride, which we now call the church. But that's a good devotion for another day. So in Genesis 2:18, it says, "It is not good for man to be alone. I will make him a helper suitable for him." That helper suitable there is the word ezer kenegdo. English translates ezer kenegdo as a suitable helper or a helpmate, but its meaning goes far beyond just being an assistant. She is not just to be a helpmaid. You see, most people view the helper as secondary, and of course we all know that the secondary helps the primary. The helper helps the main one. And especially in the South, so many times, the main one is the man, and that leaves the helper to be the wife. But this is not what God was trying to relate to us at all in these scriptures.
As Chuck has already alluded to, the word ezer means aid, helper, or strengthen, but is much stronger than just a help or someone secondary. It carries the weight of strengthening someone in ways they can't strengthen themselves. What is also unique about this word, ezer, is that the only other time in Scripture God uses this specific terminology is when God Himself comes to the aid of His people, Israel. We would never see God as secondary or subsidiary. He helped them in ways they could not help themselves. In Psalms 33:20, we read, "We wait in hope for the Lord. He will be our help, ezer, and our shield." And in Psalms 121:2, we read, "My help," there's that word again, ezer, "comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth." Next, we move on to the word kenegdo. It is often interpreted as suitable for or a good fit, carrying a sense of being opposite but corresponding. Think of a puzzle piece. They look opposite, but they fit so jointly together. In other words, comparable or matching. Essentially, kenegdo suggests a partner who completes or balances.
So, as you see, my wife is way more than just a helper in a subordinate sense. It means that she is a strong and capable partner who stands alongside me to do what I could not do myself and strengthens me in ways that I could not strengthen myself. She may see things from a different lens than me. She may react in different ways than I do. She may process things differently than I do, and she does. Because we are so different at times, we sometimes wonder to ourselves, is the age-old question, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Is that really true? Because we feel so far apart. But God is not playing a joke on us. He's designed us to be this way. She was not put in my life to drive me crazy, but rather she was a beautiful Ezer Kenegdo created by God to complete me in ways that I cannot do alone. She completes what marriage was created to be all along, that we become complete, that we become one.